Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Skyrim, the most cold province on Tamriel. In case you're needing a recap, well, we came to Dawnstar looking for a flute so we can get Vilge's flute back, and then somehow, for whatever reasons, agreed to help a priest stop the town's nightmares, and we're freezing to death. So let's, without further ado, let's get inside before we freeze to death.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
My follower cannot be here, of course.
Yes, my son.
Of course.
What is it I can help with?
Of course Vilja and Indigo can't come along with me. Yeah, but thinking... Yeah, I know. In character, I have no reason why that would be, but... I know for the way this quest goes, as a player, I know that it's actually probably for the best that they stay behind to prevent glitchiness. But anyways, while we're warming by this pile of embers, yeah, there's been a couple of new mods. Yeah, I think, yeah, dungeon coins or something like that. Dungeon treasures? I can't quite remember, but basically what the mod does is instead of finding Imperial septums in Nordic and Dwemer ruins, you find in Nordic ruins, ancient Nordic coins, and in Dwemer ruins you find ancient Dwemer coins. Little mod, but I just like the concept. Because I always wondered why you were finding the Imperial septum in dungeons instead of, you know, whatever currency those who inhabited the ruins had. And I've also installed a mod by the name of Chasm. Yeah, apparently there's been a chasm made for Skyrim, so I'm gonna try it out and see how it works. And without any further interruptions, let us proceed. What is that sound?
Give me just a moment. I'll have this open.
Okay. What? Oh, he cut the torch. It is dark in here. Oh, wow. That's impressive. Of course, it should be dark. I mean, what's lighting this room up but these candles, so it should be kind of dark. Thankfully, we are a mage, and I feel a dungeon crawl coming on, so why don't we proceed to, yeah, equip our mystical gear, or adventuring gear. There we are. Let's see. Open locks. Open locks is where? It's here somewhere. Open locks. There we are. Oh, I'm supposed to probably be heading on with him, shouldn't I?
Source of the nightmares. Over here.
Alright. Wow, this place is impressive. Whoa. What is that?
Behold the skull of corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woe.
The skull
must reach the inner sight.
That's the Daedric artifact of Vermina. Okay. I was kind of wondering if he was just talking, or if there was actually something here, and, yeah, the skull of corruption. Okay, Vermina's influence is definitely here. Okay, I was gonna wonder if we could try and solve this amicably, but okay.
Damn it! priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
That's a pretty interesting barrier. Looks a little tough to breach.
Impossible, actually.
What do you...
I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
Alright. You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience.
Okay.
I was a priest of Vermina.
Really? Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die.
Okay.
I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Alright, well, let's get
I
going.
still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
So, how could the skull be affecting Dawnstar? It's a staff, a Daedric artifact. While powerful, it's simply a staff, right?
Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The
Okay.
skull has been out of touch for so long. I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own.
Of course, what am I talking? It's just a staff. It's a
What it does with
Daedric
these memories
artifact.
is just conjecture. And an argument for scholars and historians to this very day.
Okay. Yeah, who's the Daedric Lord Vermina? That's kind of a stupid thing to ask.
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Yeah, although, yeah, what I was thinking was, could we just, borrow some big guys with hammers and pickaxes and just, instead of trying to go through this barrier, we actually try going through the wall? Then again, it's a mystical barrier, so it might be going through the wall or... okay, lead on. Lead on, Erender. No. Yeah, that's the spell I was looking for. A little too bright if I have the Candlelight spell on.
It's just up here.
Alright.
Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Why are you calling them the Awakened? It's so overdramatic. Then again, I suppose it's actually quite reasonable, but... yeah, see, it gets really dark when you do that. Sorry. Alright. Whoa, look at those rogues. Oh, right. Yeah, you might be able to tell, I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4 recently, and I'm finding it hard to get used to the controls. Look at this library. What's left of it? They burned all the books. So many burned. And still burning. I'm surprised this whole book that's still smoldering.
Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned.
Yeah, I'm surprised the
we need
bookshelves
is
are still intact, actually. All these books are burned, but the shelves themselves aren't. I suppose the wood might have been treated, or I don't know. And yeah, that's still smoldering, and I'm wondering why the bookshelf there hasn't caught fire. Or why it's, strange. Then again, I'm not sure what the miasma's effect would be on wood. Or fire, for that matter. Oh, hello. Okay. Have a Daedroth! How that counts as a lesser Daedroth, I will never know. Are you alright, Arander? Let's see, where is it? Yeah, 7.
I hope you're not. Thank you.
Oh, I know, I was just, I don't want you to die on me, priest. Especially since you know what we're doing. I got a better idea. I have no idea how to deal with a Daedric artifact.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
Alright.
Barring any more interruptions,
you just said that.
we can locate the information I need.
Okay, what am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride.
Alright.
The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Alright.
If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Yeah. I got some corpses to loot first. That's just the Daedroth going back to oblivion. Oh, while I'm thinking on it, I'm going to, yeah, return to using the Flame Atronach, I think. Mainly because I have, let's see, Aura Malice going, which, let's see, the main bonus of that is that, let's see, where is it? It's right here in front of me. Basically, what that spell does is it weakens undead, and I had been using the Conjure Bone Man spell, but then I'm realizing that that's kind of pointless when I have an anti-undead enchantment going on, basically. No, it's 8, right. I love being able to toggle that on and off. It basically turns the candlelight into the pit boy light. It is dark in here, but wonderfully atmospheric. 16 Accords of Madness. I don't have that volume, so pick it up. What's in here? Oop. A treasure chest. Expert lock. Somehow I don't think I'm going to be able to open you. Nope.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm supposed to be helping you, remember? Fey Folken, eh? It's kind of a shame all these books have been burned. Still, I just can't seem to wrap my head around how these, books have been scorched beyond the point of reading, and yet the bookshelves are perfectly fine. And how there's still a fire going after all these years. I'd be concerned at this point. It'd be, getting into the timbers that are supporting the structure. The firmament, read that one. Let's see. Varieties of Daedra. Not read this one. It's probably a good book to have a thumb through at some point, having dealt with trying to deal with a Daedric Lord. It doesn't seem to be here. Or maybe it's over there. The Dream Stride. That's a big book. Alright, let's have a look-see. The Dream Stride, the mysterious alchemists of Vermina. For thousands of years, the priests of Vermina have been masters of the art of alchemy. The complexity and potency of their mixtures is nothing short of legendary. The alchemical treasures are so highly sought after that a single draught showing up on the black market can command sums in the tens of thousands of septums. My. Seems a little before my time, though. Well, then, considering that this place has been sealed and and been out of commission for years, it doesn't surprise me. Of numerous potions that have surfaced to date, Vermina's Torpor is perhaps the most impressive. A single sip of this viscous liquid places the imbiber in a state known as the dream stride. This condition allows the subject to experience the dreams of another as if they were actually there. Okay, that's strange. The subject becomes an integral part of the dream, behaving as they belong. To any other entities in this dream state, the subject will be mistaken for the dreamer. The subject will even find his mannerisms, speech patterns, and knowledge expanded appropriately, not approximately. Slip of the tongue. Do apologize. To an observer, the subject has to an observer, after the subject has imbibed the potion, they will appear to vanish. As the subject traverses distances within the dream, they will also be traversing distances in the actual world. When the torpor's effect has expired, the subject will fade back into reality in the exact location projected within the dream stride. Huh. So that's how he's planning on getting past the barrier. Huh. Some dream strides have transported their subjects a few feet, and some have appeared thousands of miles from their origin in a matter of minutes. Oh dear. It is to be noted that the dream stride is highly dangerous and presents the subject with numerous pitfalls. In certain dreams, subjects have been exposed to life-threatening scenarios such as sickness, violence, and even death. Uh-oh. In most cases, the subject simply fades back into our world without harm. But in some instances, the subject never reappeared and was assumed to have expired, or the subject reappeared deceased. It's also quite possible that the subject could reappear in a precarious or hazardous location in reality, even though the location appeared safe within the dream stride. Vermina's Torpor is as mysterious and elusive as the priest that created it. It's unknown whether this unique transportation mechanism is a result of the torpor itself, or simply the odd machinations of Vermina. But the potential of using the dream stride to penetrate seemingly impossible obstacles certainly outweighs its mysterious nature. Huh. Okay. So that's how he's planning on getting past the barrier. Yeah. Although it does strike me, unlike, say, teleportation magics or cards or any other transportation means, it does strike me as it might be a little bit random as where you end up. Ergo, unreliable. Ooh, an unburnt book. Oh, it's another copy of the Book of Daedra. Okay.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
You know what? You look a little on the elderly side, so maybe I'll just forget these
Yes, my son.
memory lapses.
What is it I can help with?
I found the Dream Stride.
Let me take a look. More will be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
I know, I read the book. See, this assumes you didn't read the book, which I actually did, so I actually know it is some type of potion, but this is my only dialogue line, so... Is that some kind of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's definitely not impossible. As a mage, yeah, that's definitely possible.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid.
Just...
Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
wait a minute. I'm gonna be your test subject to see if it works, aren't I?
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
How can you be... It sounds very dangerous. How can you be certain?
I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved. The last time the torpor was embarked could have been decades ago. But I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power to prevent any harm from befalling you.
How is that? Where do you know where we can find a bottle of this stuff, then?
I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there...
What do you mean you believe? You've never been there? So... what will this Dream Stride feel like? You seem to know a bit more than the book does.
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes.
Wait, I thought it was a dream, not a
Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own.
Okay. Like that potion bit earlier.
There is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream, or just the machinations of Vermina.
How will I know when to awaken? I don't know. Well, yeah,
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arms
how
to
will
bring
you do
back.
that? Because I'll teleport away.
I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
I do get frustrated with the dialogue, just assuming that you didn't bother to read the book. We got company.
Time for your...
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's truly he can't drink the potion, or if he knows better than to drink the potion, ergo, let the stupid adventurer drink it. Just thinking aloud. Got company. Okay, since we're dealing with such, magical opponents... Alright, Arander, that's them dealt with.
We need to find the torpor.
Okay. So what does it look like?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion.
It's in a bottle.
I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it.
I thought you said it was a small bottle. You have no idea, do you? similar to... I was hoping for details, like, you know, what color is the liquid? Of course it's going to be in a bottle. You know, is it going to have, like, a label in the shape of Vermina or something? Nice amount of potions on these guys.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Can you stop saying that? Human heart. You... No, why do they have a human... They're Daedra worshippers. Next stupid question. Varieties of Daedra... Taproot... Nightshade... Oh, right. I forgot about that quest. Resist shock. Control fat. Resist shock. Given the amount of shock these guys are using, that's probably going to come in handy. Daedra heart. Not any less disgusting than a human heart, but... Well, it's a very potent alchemical ingredient, so... You know, given the fact that I'm just pretty much looting every potion on these shelves, I think I'm going to find the Torpor just by process of elimination. I'll just, you know, take everything and I'll probably just grab it along, accidentally grab it along with everything else. Horker meat. It's well preserved. I mean, you'd expect... Well, actually, no. Given the amount of cold and that this miasma slows down the aging process, I suppose the meat would be pretty good, but still. Healing potion. Well, okay. Game froze there for a second. So giant's toes are an alchemical ingredient, eh? Vermina's Torpor. Huh. What's this direction? Oh, that was that gate earlier. Okay, fair enough. Floating ice wraith teeth. Not sure why I'm taking Skeever Tail, but I'm just taking all the alchemical ingredients. If I don't use the potions, I can give them over to Indigo or Vilya. Arender.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
I found the Torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs.
I'm pretty sure that's because it was.
I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way.
Wait.
Drink.
Here, now.
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more
Tiny
damage
bottle.
Hermina could be doing to those poor people.
Okay.
I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Fine.
Let's continue. We still have much to do.
Manamarco, King of Worms. Okay, that's... Sorry, yeah, I know. Books. I should, Vermina's Torpor. That's a, not exactly a small bottle, but then again, I suppose it's, you know, smaller than a bottle of wine. Okay. Well, is there a place to have a seat around here? Not really. Okay, fine. Bottoms up, I suppose.
The orcs have breached the
Whoa.
inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
No more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be.
The miasma? But brother,
We have no alternative. It's the will of their leader. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of their Mina?
I've made my peace. I am ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thornton, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
agreed to the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
Okay, so... Oh. That was weird. Okay, how do I... Do I just take the soul gem? That did it. Interesting. Oh. Ugh. Okay. That was strange. I'm gonna have a bit of a snack here. Seriously, Dandry? Wow, you are... Okay. Whoa. Okay. That was weird. Why are the orcs naked? Well, and they're... Never mind. Hi, Aaron.
It worked. Mara be praised.
I don't like the surprise in your
vanished after
tone.
drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side.
You didn't
I've
read
never
the book,
seen anything
did you?
quite like it.
Ugh. That was quite remarkable, though. It was like I was actually at the siege of this place. That was quite amazing, but...
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another.
It was weird.
Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
We can discuss that later. We need to get to work.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
Oh. Okay.
Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
I'm not sure how I feel. Oh. I thought he was saying I should lead on, but I wasn't sure how I felt about me taking the lead since, yeah, he'd been leading us thus far.
They mustn't stop.
Gonna get out? Wait, you're dead. He did mention that some of these people were never getting back up, didn't he? Some would never awaken at all. Okay, what's going on? Oh, kill cam. Okay. I didn't like that freeze the game did there. I know, we're supposed to be getting a hurry on, and, what am I doing? Stopping to loot. She's dead. Let's see about that fella.
Stop them!
Sorry, Render.
What are you doing?
Let's see, what do you have for me? I suppose some of them died during the siege, and some of them died during the long sleep in the miasma. Oh, wonderful. There's glitched subtitles. Wonderful. Just what I needed. You're dead? You're dead. Okay. Ooh. Vermina robes. I was hoping not to have to loot one. I wanted a keepsake for this adventure. Bosmer reinforced. That looks silly with those feathers. That just looks absolutely silly. Just absolutely ridiculous. And again, I suppose as ridiculous goes, again, I'm not too bad. I actually kind of look cool. The glowing light, it looks silly though. I must admit. Darmina's devotion, eh? What's this? A gift for one of her favored devotees. A cloak rich in quality, well preserved during the miasma. And if I'm not mistaken, that has a enchantment too. Vermina's devotion. Conjuration is increased by 20 points. Ugh, but it's purple. Ugh. You know what? I don't care. No. I don't care if the enchantment's good. No. What am I looking for here? I'm fine without my big furry cloak, I think. At least for right now. Look at all these potions. Yeah. Adept. Can I get that open with open locks? I can. Barbarian Hero Circlet. Huh. Okay, so, yeah. That's from Immersive Armors, if I'm not mistaken. Conan the Barbarian Circlet. Okay. Alright. Hold on. I'm on my way. Just, you know, don't want to leave any supplies behind. Bone meat. No. I picked up 2 bone meal. Yeah. This is a wealth of potions, you know? Whoop! Behind you, Ender! I got it taken care of, though. Let's make a save. Yeah. Just in case. Soul gum fragments, mead, wine.
Wait.
I can't move.
There.
What?
Thoric,
Look at that.
you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that
Oh
name.
my, I was
I'm
feeling
Miranda,
it through
priest
your
of
eyes.
You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you.
I can't blame him.
No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep.
Don't
Enough
blame
of
me.
your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. Come on!
Okay, 6. Armor. Conjuration. Spell time. Alright, time to quaff a few potions. I think I have... Yeah. Alright. My spells don't seem to be doing a lot to touch him at the moment. Oh, that's what the axe is for, isn't it?
Speak there!
Vermina, forgive me.
Huh. Thoric. Huh. That's a nice sword. I wasn't actually trying to take the orcish sword. I was gonna take that and see if I knew the enchantment.
It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted. I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends.
Yeah, actually, I know that.
Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
Definitely not.
An incantation to remove the barrier.
We'll get to you in a minute. Alright.
I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you.
Oh, really?
Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
I was right with you, right up until Vermina commands you. Hang on. Oh, sorry about that. Isn't it just typical, you know, big epic moment where Arender here is destroying the skull of corruption. And, yeah, interruptions. I do apologize. That was it. Expecting a poof or something. Arender.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
So, we're done then? That seemed a little, well, anticlimactic, actually.
Yes, the skull has been destroyed, and Dawnstar is safe.
Okay,
I
cool.
constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered.
Okay.
My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Well, thank you. I
There's
don't
no
know what
need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar.
Yeah,
If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
thanks. Well, That's certainly interesting. Huh. Our first contact with a Daedric Lord. We literally had a Daedric Lord speak to us. That's not something that happens every day. So what did you have? Mace of Ava. Hello there. Hello. Huh. Those of you who did not play, who have either not played Blood Moon or Morrowind, the Blood Moon, the expansion for Morrowind, have no idea what this thing is, and neither would Dandry, but this is the unique mace, the Mace of Avar Stonesinger. It's made out of Stalrim. My. Whoa. How did you end up here, little beauty? And in the hands of the priests of Armina. Yeah. To Dandry, this is just a cool looking mace. A mystical mace at that. Huh. Well, I appear to be rather over-encumbered. Why am I carrying around dragon scales? Seriously. You know, weight per value, I mean, they're 250 gold for 10 pounds. And, you know, I can do better than that. I mean, look at this sapphire. It weighs a tenth of that. A tenth of a pound. And it's worth 400 gold. I know Dandry isn't big into the melee thing, but this thing is nice. I think, stat-wise, how is it? Axe of Whiterun? Something seems a little off there, but then again, Dandry isn't exactly skilled in weapons. I'm keeping that. Actually, I wonder if a certain Nord would like this. A certain Nord of Solstein. Okay. Arcane Enchanter. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Hang on. Alright. Got that taken care of. Alright, what were we doing? Yeah, enchanting, right. Ring of Recharge. Definitely not. That I wanted to disenchant. Increases potion and disease resistance. You know what? I will disenchant that. I'm not going to be disenchanting those. That's a very nice enchantment. A very nice enchantment indeed. No, I don't think I'll be messing with that. It's interesting that this no longer has an enchantment, because in Morrowind it did. It was enchanted to frost damage, if I remember correctly. I'm keeping this. That is cool and yet creepy. And purple. Ugh. Trials of Sight. You know, since it's been placed near the shrine, I'm gonna leave it alone. Arender probably wouldn't appreciate it if I ran off with it. Fur. Hood. You know I have this stuff favorited for a reason, right? So that I don't have to go into that menu, so I could just go there and click, click, click. But no, I have to go to the main menu and whatever. Okay, warmed up. Yeah. Really, Dandry? You're peckish? Oh, yeah, you're such a pig, Dandry. Oh, look at that. Ah, Keening. The Dagger of Keening. Having a lot of Morrowind flashbacks today, aren't we? Oh! Jeez, it's cold out here. And where were you two? Why didn't you guys come in? Or did you guys feel like I needed some alone time or something? Or you just didn't want to deal with the daydream nightmare stuff, did you? Okay, Vilja?
I have met Wilbert before. He is
oh,
the
yeah.
red godbard I met on the boat to Dawnstar.
Oh,
The one
okay.
who promised to teach me how to play a lute.
What a coincidence. I didn't seem to recognize you, though.
No, apparently not. Maybe he was too preoccupied with his worries of the lost music instruments.
Yeah, being a bard and
Or
losing
maybe
your
it was
means
because he
of
spent most of the time on
income,
the
that
ship being
probably...
seasick.
Well,
we did spend an evening together here at Dawnstar as well, but to tell the truth, he was drunk and slept on the table most of the time.
Ah.
You know what? Once we have found his instruments, maybe he will recognize me.
What else?
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and
I mean, it's only snowing, so why not?
I can't imagine adventuring without a companion now.
I have... Yeah,
Be all
tell
by
me about it.
yourself in the dark among enemies, with no one to care whether you live or die.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't go back to that.
Yeah, I hear ya. By the way, Vilja, I have a present for you.
Of course.
It's a very, very nice mace. Let's get going.
So, where are we going now?
Okay. Well, I know Wilbur would like us to go and retrieve his musical instruments, but, we're heading to Dawnstar. We're spending the night, then we'll get his musical, not magical, instruments. But for right now, I'm going to go get warm